I was lying in the hospital bed, still groggy from surgery, when I saw my husband Marcus kissing another woman through the window. Not just any kiss. The kind of kiss you give your bride at the altar. Because that's exactly what it was. Let me back up. 3 months earlier, Marcus collapsed in our kitchen. Just dropped like a stone while making his morning coffee. The ambulance, the hospital, the diagnosis, kidney failure. Advanced stage. Without a transplant, he had maybe 6 months to live. I didn't hesitate. Not for a second. We'd been married 8 years, together for 12. This man was my everything. My best friend, my lover, my partner in crime. When the doctors said I was a perfect match, I practically signed the consent forms before they finished talking. "Sarah, you don't have to do this," Marcus whispered, tears in his eyes. "It's too risky." "Are you insane?" I squeezed his hand. "You'd do the same for me in a heartbeat." He nodded. "I love you so much." "I love you too. We're going to get through this together." The surgery was scheduled for a Tuesday. Marcus seemed nervous that morning, more than usual. He kept checking his phone, pacing around our hospital room. "Hey, what's wrong?" I asked. "Second thoughts?" No. Just processing everything. "You're giving me a piece of yourself." Literally. "I don't deserve you." I thought he was being sweet. Self-deprecating Marcus, always putting himself down. I kissed his forehead. "You deserve everything good in this world." The last thing I remember before the anesthesia kicked in was Marcus holding my hand, telling me he'd see me soon. 4 hours later, I woke up missing a kidney and gaining a front row seat to the biggest betrayal of my life. Through my hospital window, I could see the courtyard below. There was Marcus, in a black tuxedo, kissing a blonde woman in a white dress. A small crowd cheered around them. An officiant stood nearby with an open book. My husband was getting married. While I was recovering from giving him my kidney. I blinked hard, thinking the painkillers were making me hallucinate. But no. There he was. There she was. There they were. The woman was gorgeous. Tall, elegant, everything I wasn't. She looked young, maybe early 20s. She was laughing, radiant, completely in love. With my husband. I tried to sit up, but the pain shot through my side like lightning. The call button. I needed to press the call button. But I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't process what I was seeing. A nurse came in to check on me. "How are we feeling, honey?" "The courtyard," I whispered. "What's happening in the courtyard?" She glanced out the window. "Oh, that's so sweet. Looks like a wedding. Young love, right? Young love. My 43-year-old husband and his child bride." The next few hours were a blur of rage and devastation. I demanded to speak to Marcus, but the nurses said he'd left the hospital. "Family emergency," they said. He'd be back later to check on me. Family emergency. His new wife, probably. When he finally showed up that evening, he looked different. Relaxed. Happy. Like a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. "How are you feeling, babe?" He kissed my forehead like nothing had happened. "I saw you," I said quietly. His face went white. "What do you mean?" "The wedding. In the courtyard. While I was unconscious, recovering from giving you my kidney, you married another woman." Marcus sat down heavily. For a moment, I thought he might deny it. Come up with some elaborate explanation. Instead, he sighed. "Sarah, I can explain." "Oh, please do." "Her name is Jessica. We've been together for 2 years. I love her. I've wanted to leave you, but then I got sick and I needed." He gestured toward his side where my kidney now lived. "You needed my kidney?" "Yes. So you stayed married to me, pretended to love me, let me give you a piece of my body, and then married her while I was unconscious. It's not that simple. It sounds pretty simple to me. He stood up. Look, I'll make sure you're taken care of financially. The divorce will be fair. But Jessica and we're soulmates. You wouldn't understand. I stared at him. This man I'd loved for 12 years. This man who was alive because of me. Get out, I whispered. Sarah. Get out. He left. I didn't see him again for 3 days. But I spent those 3 days planning. First, I called my lawyer. Turns out, bigamy is still illegal in all 50 states. Who knew? Marcus's marriage to Jessica was void, and he could face serious criminal charges. Second, I called my private investigator friend, Rita. Within 24 hours, she had everything. Bank accounts Marcus had hidden from me. A lease on an apartment in Jessica's name that he'd been paying for. Credit cards I didn't know about. A whole secret life. Third, I called Jessica. Hello? Her voice was sweet, young, trusting. Hi Jessica, this is Sarah. Marcus's wife. Silence. I think we need to talk. We met at a coffee shop near the hospital. Jessica was even prettier in person, but she looked scared. Confused. I don't understand, she said. Marcus told me you two were divorced last year. Did he now? I showed her our marriage certificate. Photos from our recent anniversary dinner. Bank statements showing joint accounts. Jessica started crying. He said you were just roommates. That you were helping him through his illness as a friend. Jessica, I gave him my kidney 4 days ago. While he was marrying you. Her face crumpled. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. He said you'd moved on. That you were dating someone else. Poor kid. She was as much a victim as I was. Here's what we're going to do, I said. The plan was beautiful in its simplicity. Jessica filed for an annulment the next day, citing fraud. She also filed a police report for bigamy. I filed for divorce and sued Marcus for fraud, emotional distress, and financial deception. My lawyer was practically drooling over the case. But the best part? The kidney. See, organ donations between spouses have special legal protections. When Marcus committed bigamy, he violated our marriage contract. My lawyer argued that the kidney donation was obtained under fraudulent circumstances. We couldn't get the kidney back, obviously. But we could get everything else. The judge awarded me the house, both cars, his retirement accounts, and alimony for 10 years. Marcus also got 6 months in jail for bigamy and fraud. Jessica started a blog about her experience that went viral. She's doing great now, by the way. Dating a nice guy her own age who's never been married. Marcus? Last I heard, he was living in a studio apartment, working at a call center, and dealing with lifelong immunosuppressive medications. The irony isn't lost on me. I gave him the gift of life, and he gave me the gift of discovering who he really was. Sometimes the universe has a twisted sense of justice. But justice nonetheless. My kidney saved his life. His betrayal saved mine. Have you experienced something like this? Tell me in the comments.